Genesis chapter 25. And Abraham took another wife whose name was Keturah, and she bore him Zimran, and Yokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Yishbak, and Shua. And Yokshan brought forth Sheba, and Dedan. And the sons of Dedan were Ashurim, and Letushim, and Leumim. And the sons of Midian were Ephah, and Epher, and Hanak, and Abida, and El-Da'ah. And these were the children of Keturah. Now Abraham gave all that he had to Yishak, but the sons of the concubines whom Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts while he was still living, and sent them away from his son Yishak eastward to the land of the east. And these are all the years of Abraham's life which he lived, 175 years. And Abraham breathed his last, and died a good old age, aged and satisfied, and was gathered to his people. And his sons Yishak and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Machpelah, which is before Mamre, in the field of Ephron, son of Sohar the Hittite, the field which Abraham purchased from the sons of Heth. Therefore Abraham was buried with his wife Sarah. And it came to be after the death of Abraham that Yah blessed his son Yishak, and Yishak dwelt in Be'er Lahai Roi. This is the genealogy of Ishmael, Abraham's son, who Hagar the Mitzrian, Sarah's female servant, bore to Abraham. And these were the names of the sons of Ishmael by their names, according to their generations. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nebaioth, then Kedar, then Abdbaal, and Mibsam, and Mishma, and Duma, and Massa, Hadar, and Tema, Yatur, Yapshish, and Kedama. These are the names of Ishmael, and these were their names by their towns and settlements, 12 chiefs according to their tribes. And these were the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years. And he breathed his last, and died, and was gathered to his people. And they dwelt from Haliwah as far as Shur, which is east of Mizraim as you go toward Asher. He settled before all his brothers. And this is the genealogy of Yishak, Abraham's son. Abraham brought forth Yishak, and Yishak was 40 years old when he took Ribkah his wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Aramean of Padam Aram, and the sister of Laban the Aramean. And Yishak prayed to Yah for his wife, because she was barren. And Yah answered his prayer, and Ribkah his wife conceived. And within her the children struggled together, and she said, If all is right, why am I this way? So she went to ask Yah, and Yah said to her, 2 nations are in your womb, and 2 peoples shall be separated from your body, and 1 people shall be stronger than the other, and the older serve the younger. And when the days were filled for her to give birth, and see, twins were in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, so they called his name Esau. And afterward his brother came out with his hand holding on to Esau's heel, so his name was called Jacob. And Yishak was 60 years old when she bore them. And the boys grew up, and Esau became a man knowing how to hunt, a man of the field, while Jacob was a complete man dwelling in the tents. And Yishak loved Esau because he ate of his wild game, but Ribkah loved Jacob. And Jacob cooked a stew, and Esau came in from the field, and he was weary. And Esau said to Jacob, Please feed me with that same red stew, for I am weary. That is why his name was called Edom. But Jacob said, Some of your birthright today. And Esau said, Look, I am going to die, so why should I have birthright? Then Jacob said, Swear to me today. And he swore to him, and sold his birthright to Jacob. And Jacob gave Esau bread and stew of lentils, and he ate and drank, and rose up and left. Thus Esau despised his birthright.